Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here the day the boxing world has been waiting for. Floyd Mayweather going up against Manny Pacquiao, and it's finally gonna happen. You can definitely tell. About 6 p.m. The local time in Las Vegas, Nevada, both fighters arrived at the MGM Grand, both checked in and are now into their locker rooms, getting ready and getting set for the big fight tonight, which is going to start anywhere between 8 and 9 o'clock. Las Vegas time, and they'll go to the ring and they'll get it on. It's going to be a big spectacle. It's going to be a big party. Last night, we had a huge fiasco, basically with Floyd Mayweather bringing up the point that he wanted to approve the gloves that Manny Pacquiao was going to be wearing. The gloves had already been approved by the Las Vegas, Nevada Sports Commission, but Mayweather threw a fit, and it took 5 hours before Mayweather finally gave in and said that the gloves are going to be okay. But a lot of people right now are commenting to the point of before the fight starts, before they walk out to the ring, that Floyd Mayweather is going to want to get the glove tape that Manny Pacquiao uses approved yet once again. Glove tape. This guy thinks he is one of the greatest fighters of all time and is throwing fits about the way that the guy's gloves are made and the way that his gloves are taped up. If you think you're the best, go out to the ring and fight the man. I mean, that's all it really comes down to. If you think you're the best and you don't want people to think that you've been ducking this guy for years, go out to the ring and fight the guy. I know that Mayweather was tested early on in his career. Pacquiao is more than likely one of the biggest names that he's ever fought. But that Mayweather has fought big names in the past. Chico Corrales, a really good knockout artist, went to the ring against Floyd Mayweather. A lot of people thought that he had bit off more than he could chew, and right there, Floyd Mayweather dropped the guy 5 times in one fight. Hernandez, a real good fighter as well. Floyd Mayweather dropped that guy. Probably one of the hardest fights is Castillo. A fight that went to the decision, and even once the decision was named, a lot of people thought that Floyd Mayweather didn't deserve to win that fight, that it was sort of just handed to him. Castillo in that fight brought pressure, and he felt the presence on Mayweather all night long. He didn't let Mayweather run around. He was constantly throwing the blows at him, and that's exactly the kind of fight that Manny Pacquiao is going to bring to Floyd Mayweather tonight. As long as Manny Pacquiao can stay on him for the first few rounds, not let him run around and hit him and hopefully slow Mayweather down, he is going to win this fight. It is in my heart that I want Manny Pacquiao to win this fight. It's just in my brain I have that block. Mayweather thinks that he's one of the greatest fighters of all time. I don't know. I think that he's a good fighter, but an all-time great, that is where the question mark begins. He's a great defensive fighter. He's a really good promoter. He's a really good hype man. I know that my favorite wrestler of all time, Triple H, is going to be walking out with Mayweather tonight, but honestly, I think Pacquiao's got him. You can look at him. You can watch him on SportsCenter. They're showing clips of Floyd in the back getting ready for the fight, and honestly, in my mind, he doesn't, maybe scared's not the best word. He looks nervous. He looks really nervous about this fight. You know that this is going to set his whole legacy. 48-0, trying to get to 50-0. He says he's got this and one more fight left to come, and that's going to be it for Mayweather. And then he'll just become the pitch man, trying to make money hawking fights. But he's one of the best at it. But he's got to win this fight to get in that competition, to try and get into the discussion of being one of the greatest of all times. What do you guys think about Mayweather before this fight goes down? What do you guys think about him? If he wins this fight, is he one of the best? If he loses this fight, where do you put him?